Or so what joining we are, why you share Friday Syriana special edition and comedy baron a dossier papa to join a Fakye TV on Facebook, aba like wa share, wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube join a wa subscribe and kama pana boa na nema de ye soro etimi area ma wa dwechere betimi aba e wo the WhatsApp line also 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 ya hwena ya kenke timi area ma me do makwa ma no ne me jamere ama luta ke na afkono aka na mienu na jumadie no ehase e Morocco patamo latest update no yerebeba izanze countries awdo na era mo photo shoot no eguso a ekosonye no nko a dodo na so de tu aramo aba be ram na abo na ne ma de da ye pa etimi area ma the latest update on Nigeria the DR Congo case no na report bi buwe de basa asem no ya bo e de tu ogu ne Nigeria pay for no ba ko aba ne aba be di nkomo utie ne nsema o de etudwa omumbongu omu ogire se FIFA ebe consider omu case ni protest no maye no na omu a qualify for the World Cup ni na ye don say beba ye be kwa manone enevadi bebas Madrid training no e Sociedad Esportiva one gampa e o Barcelona so training no etimi e Chelsea Cobham e bi so Arsenal wani chemo kone ho nyina no etimi e a ye bre na coaches no press no Koma udro no mo edie no yere ababa bede brafie na ya babedi nkomo ye san to also the Ghana Premier League over the weekend day 15 no eramu update udro na every teams na so ye ba nanra uramu parliament ye bobo de kokodi nkomo edify ye sports fan no wani na no ye bre na yere update no etimi ede abra bibo ha maestro wana Ricardo Vaz ewa ha enu echi no Bernard, the executive producer, Ayu Kofi Philip, Erafisono, Master Planner MC Maligio Caesar, a Deblay, Omo Boamsi Anokwa Junior Chidi, Aki Ola, Heda Postiga, Erafi Benedicta Asari, the programs manager, Abe Kuku Oche, Omunina Kambomo Boy Chidom, and Arrange the voice, and Sono Etechia, no Jina Kamedichia. Odandane kama pa na mamria mena mo mekwe de ba na ye Friday makase esmasi obeluki yopo na ye frefrefe e de amazanza ye fro ho ye beko ye be piepie na Africa we na de beko dia na wa bomode eramu BJ design o you too much ni na nze djuma oboro no e ya de ano e de mpa already e shemi a ne de shemi nuanom na tumuza pa BJ aye juma papa afimu nyina ono na Friday bia opam she kama pa ntiro hwe a ozo akwanya zo be wura no abobodin aye ne sa na aboa na ne ma de na di pere ma se na ye na aba abadi to na aba de dodo na aba be hia mo no eye BJ design na wo so ko na oye de ma mu adwuma ko bia mo Friday we no tutu sorry no na afi schools awro na wo de romo pankro no market o me kwaba me de na number no ebe romo etimi edi amount ma me na ma quick me ba prestero me do ko akwa romo ma no na ma no ne nsem no ato aso edi amount ye ba sisi a no eramu etimi ede amount ya sera kesere ko enfama boafo adande ina omo cry ase omo man hode me ba e ma be jam ye juma na etimi ede ma kede a cho say the gifted icon no ye bomodina season 2 eramu etimi ede amount na munkomo no ne sere ne mesitiera feedie no de daso no dino eye street crown edition na de etiano zo obi a unim kasa hale ye pa and afia ba ne se entonyom ujan na so abra izanze the maiden edition enuano media enu ofia no na efe na akono ohwe Sundays bia jumadi a na ekoso ne se nipa sipu babere no na no edimpa ti wanya kwenya mba the maiden edition na ya bomode a ya biere atuma second edition no also betimi aba be ramuntu wa benche ya o form so no de yan so beba etimi aba be fa e wo Fakye TV ope ya ye ne press bia so ne di ni e wo bantama omra sister bi ho ye friend Lina onu ni di nkomo beboa ama wenye bi uwe chichi so a obetimi afre na nkomo didie bi a oni mpinfo edi na nchemu bi a no ye di ewrame timi ere ama 0550 772113 0550 772113 na oni mpinfo edi nkomo ne yaboa na bibibia adeda yesu etimi ere ama Gentleman Dental Clinic semenka Evangel Zebra yaboa ma wo sino wenya ni ye ukonipa ma wenya confidence etimi ashe the ideas the doc sebra na obebo modern examination and consultation no se unya how kakra bi wonum no mahwe etuan na maboa ama bibi akoye pa etimi edi ama na de tie ne yesi root canal treatment no dodomusen no wenya how bi ho enam so ma untimi resa ho to kra ba betom de tie ne ama onfono kesia na eye okọ ebe na ya hwe na aboa na ne makoye pa ere ama scaling and polishing ya de romo maso eze ne wedidi ama ne ma bi adeda osene so kawanka wa bi adeda ma ese osene kwa ye be ni nyina fio na ya wuru wonu after no na wakate doc se omboa no fa teeth white no enso so ma obo se osena ye fita na ye se wiem no ona ma na wo fefe ose ni nyina ze aye fe Gentleman Dental Clinic omo ene bo modi edi se edwuma no ene wo se no ba kusia enye fe untime nkasa okwa ye be ma braces a ebe boa ma wo se no aba be sanso na ne ma adeda yeso no etibiara ma sawose no etu anampo no wanya ha bia na jeze mo amane man ko ye krefa ma okwa ye bre ne esidi ama your temporary one or and your permanent one eno no ewo ho afebo ene no so echu peso so sinu gold and silver Gentleman Dental Clinic omozianka emfancho se festive period ya ye kwa kodi esmas no ombebe juma dani de nyina na boana bibia akoye pa e dia ma doc so si kasemo nya krabra na de tiere ze obre na waye nhihye ye etimiera ma oye ne ye dia ma on se yesu si kasemo nya kra na kakra wodo no obegina wegina so abomodin etimi ahwe wo ho towa wanya hoden na so dia ye adwuma ababa bitwa de aka no open akra branches ne mienu kuma se abreport junction ruani achomo bantama high street no so no ubenya no techiman magazine ewo kenten kwa no so no ubenya Gentleman Dental Clinic and Africa for idia omo urban central police station afrawo OCGCB bangana tamale so no to Shegu OC post office no omo bere MTN office no 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 na 0559 1395820 0559 1395820 Romania boa na niam ko ye pa emfa mo madaroma ye romu na ye dinkomo kakra na boa ma niam ko ye pa etimi ere amamo amaro ne dia amami romu e wo the Teranga of Senegal omo asoye na ye ni nkomo akra na Senegal minor ye se dia ma de dia ne 4 p.m. no mo ebe fi mo Dakar ababa be romu ababe boabo mo no mahwe se niam de dia Morocco mpatamoro ehihye no ebe koye kama pa etimi area mom na munkomo no ena nemetete ti se na ti no eso omo etwen sa brantia ye friend Asan Diao ebaba ababe romo no mo doctor so na etimi assess no ezanzo omgiri se na no Monday omo pra na se game a okokobo edema komo ne air show ma di pra no ebaba be run ya dia na no edin dia na no na nko report ya nke ebeboa amane makoye pera mom according to report no ebi mo se wa report ya ma Senegal doctors no assess na wo camp obi mu so chese waba ama mewramu a amegbu adwuma ni bi etimi afa am na no na yetete se Asan Diao wuru wani ko ekokochie mu ewo Italy mpotama confirmation ne chese prana wenya no bosome ba ko robeko akwa trafia ni na mo no embo ama ne man ko ye kra entimi afa ma Senegal mina ano edin papa enti so almost squad no omo nyina report apart from Asan Diao enyo ono nko Mamadou Sa ono ze one player say Asana no on journey omo na mon team no say 4 p.m. ne no be fi mo e was Senegal no maba ababe Ramo Morocco na afi no preparations no ababe to aso na afko no ne amakoye pa etimi area mo yemfi ono enko kodi nkomo Nigeria omaso ye Super Green Eagles aropano me video ne ba ebe ro mo de ma so mo attach it dawa omoko akakobo ejuma e Morocco mpatamaro ya omo first training session no e ya de etimi ro mo to join live on Fakye TV uze Nigeria for na aba bedua Victor Osimhen and Alexander Iwobimo Wilfred Ndidi ene omo makaka na uzampa omo first training session no e ya dia eroma na chesa no e dia eboa ma ne makoye pa etimi eremo mo amusem no ye di erama etimi erama that's why ejamo Nigeria o maso no pimpa your friend Shehu Diko no na arwani echemo Nigeria or ye the sports administrator pimpa na confirm is o case you know mo de ko ekoko ramo DR Congo protest o mo yeriti a DR Congo ekoko ramo FIFA no o matete te se nkofo eka za de no kra ya bagu ni ade o ze nya no kre omuru wogire se sa case no omo eberene ni nyina nso omo case pa ezanzo omuru se DR Congo for no efa kwati kwan bi so eye registration wi a ambo amane manko ye kra entimi amfa ma na munkomo no na na pay friend Shehu Diko ebo mode edi ne nkomo no acheche mu no se na Nigerian Football Federation no administrator no ebo mode chense ni mu che
then we found out a day before the qualifiers, they were getting clearances to that for FIFA that the players are qualified to play. But if you look back, what gave them the confidence to name a player of another nationality in your squad to play a match 2 weeks after when he's not qualified to play for you until the day before the match to receive the permission? So that is allowed for us. After the qualifiers, yes, we lost. Unfortunately, everybody was angry about it. We are not so losers, but it's part of the rules. We bring in our legal team, we bring in our international lawyers, we look at the legal opinion, we look at the laws, we find out there are some suspicion that something.
Until no year command people your friend Shehu Diko abomodere aba to ya chess after the game no more edincho mo hwemu no and omo say ne DR Congo minor call akako is on qualified players bia omo girize mo mane man ko ye friend fam omo protest no omo de atomo FIFA omo etwe se FIFA pay for beba na omo e the verdict ne romo e da ma Nigeria man until no kasa no or the tuya zo bia kana come antuni omo ogidie pa sexto World Cup no omo qualify na the playoff no mako akwakobo ejuma mane makoye pa eri amomo wi no confirm ya ma ese nyambo a ewo Morocco no omo ebe romo the national team no aso yezanze mampanyi akede acho omo so omo players na ekokobo AFCON no last edition no e place second no ye ka so omo besi flat eri amo bibia ozi omo awie dan no edi ewo so omo ko present omo keys no edemo omo Morocco senye no nko mampanyi sign the asase epi omo so nti asase no omo san bomode na no so no yetimi a present hu document no etimi era ma Nigeria ma no nti no edi aba betoja emeze ye good news edemo omo ye senye omo nko a ena ne mampanyi ewi omo adwuma eba ne ma no nso de na after so omo musika no osho omo bo so omo so no obemo omo the same thing no so no ye say aye ready a ekọ etimi era ma Nigeria ma na aboa ama bibia akoyera ma no omo say AFCON ya to Ghana country or the oldest player ba ababe rano eye Mozambique minor or my brand ya your friend Elias Pelembe na boy no ohre ni fie no e midfielder Pelembe edi 42 years omo say AFCON ya ye ba ababe boro no na the oldest player oba ababe ramaboa amane makoye pere amantinas nya Pelembe picture no na odema no de to so a unzampa ojana na so achepa erejuma wabo etimiera ma Mozambique minor echezampa ene osiaba nyaba beram na AFCON no wetimi aboa ma bibia akoye kama pa so etimi area momo Zambia team no so attach it down ewo Morocco na re seri juma no esiete ne die eroma omo nso no ejiri so omo aye ready zo omo ba aba bebo ma bibia akoye kama pa so ro etimi area ma Zambia man ntie no e dia aba betodwa Morocco arope omo training no ko so eniji semaba enra ye confirm the Masakimi Ashraf join ni omonra no ene omo trainee ene nso no otimi join ni group na o join ya na re video na uza Kimi Ashraf ewuma ohwe na waboa na ntoto no ada yera ma Morocco man no ena afa ni gi sebaba yesu goalkeeper friend ya shimbo no enso a join ni omo prepare serebe a hihye no ebekọ ye pere amom na yambo ochina ena the first game a yambo 7 p.m. Sunday ebetimi atodwa no Morocco ene Comoros man no ene de ebegbo ani yesi yambo ochina Morocco mo pressa no coach your friend Walid Regragui okwa anyo no nko a ene ebekọ oni Hakimi Ashraf na ebekọ akwakushi ansentro for na game against Comoros no ahead of the game no omo akwa nkomo aboa ama bibia akoyi kama pa so etimi area mo man na ho sesem no ye di area betimi era man na the first game no CAF mpemfo conference say DR Congo refia your friend Jean-Jacques Ndala na just no na refia ya appointed in sombra. Now the first game host nation no any Morocco ana Comoros man no di ebeba boy ni no omrambe boa na ntutu no enkoye kama pa entimi emfa momo na wa ma me shirt na ne Paris Saint-Germain so abomodi ayo mo so mo de supporter Hakimi Ashraf mo gidi ze brand no ekoko for prana wafa no na no edin pass ne wa return no ba aba be Germany ama ne man Morocco e was a club no si akan edin mo no ebomodi eye bibia ebeboa man tutu no akoye kama so etimi eri amomo na defending champions ye form Côte d'Ivoire omonte asemde ewie ya yese Sebastien Haller tournament no prana luta confirm de ma so ko ekokonya e wo Dutch a division no ontime ma mejamu boedjuma emfa mo ba the last edition no ono nenya winning goal no eboa ma Ivory Coast manage edisi o na so bere si praniti no ontime ma mejamu ti no empinfo confirm is ne abrantia your friend Ivan Ngizan ono na yetimi appoint na na say ye ato nsa friend so bra emma mehwemu beboa ma ne man koye pa etimi emfa ma Ivory Coast man ti no e dia baba betudwa ano edin ye papa me no kasa no countries no duro na eguso mo photo shoot no omo eye na ma South Africa de no emeza ama piano na South Africa de no ama piano na ne unze boys no ebo mode didi si asa na sei eno mo photo shoot no eje penekoi Bafon of South Africa and I was a popular players in Indias after winning any also my captain Rowan Williams and I feel more Quena. I'm also a messenger on the South Africa.
Ready to get AFCON 2025 under the way. Let's go! Hola, South Africa, it's your.
Now, the Amoya command order one each South Africa, Rowan Williams and I feel more Quena. Apomodieria tuja homocheze nchera afkono Japan na etimi asha se na aboa amane makoye pere amom na amame mali so no omo photo shoot no unse if Bissouma being the captain no ne mranti aka no omo so na bomodi LED charge na ni na mo na boa amane makoye pa etimi eremo mo kama pa after no na odi Egypt de no so no etimi atoa so izanze dodo na eguso omo prepare ze afkono no ne amabe koye pere amom so obeba ababe wram na hye no akoye kama pa so etimi edi amomo edo nsem no ewrame timi era mana de Algeria so de no abomode etimi atoa so ni nyina ne ze ni nyina ne ye photo shooter omo afcon na meza afi na ye Ghana ni a o transnational rezo man Ghana nkobia ya na de ne ha dwen kakra bre ne de a enya basa nyamwa Sunday ena ejepene etimi ashase Algeria ena manya ne ntie se wo sam hour yazine ontimi mama majoni omo ni nyina sepra ena ni boy na kwakunya enti atonsa area fre Haimad Abdele sombra emma mewramu na ombeboa manema enkoye pa emfa Algeria man no ntino se na sinya video na obon se Haimad Abdele abomodin ane wetuere fi France mpatom obojuma erema Onje Boboko no kwakwa hie team no enso Rabat it we team no ene no omo ebu omaketema ewie ya na Algeria team ni free Algiers omo de omo ni HM Rabat e de no ye video na edi kamba ye no enti we so no abrantia ye friend Haimad Abdele ono no eko akwa Hosam Awa na namuna wahwena waboama ne makoye pa etimi era ma nti the other video na ezo gia na esi omodu OGSA omonso baba be rana ya boama bibia akoye kama pe etimi era ma Carlos Baleba heri ababa be tuja chezebe na wawapa eni anije se ne oba be bo afkon bi era ma Cameroon man no obeboana ne man Cameroon so no abomode agijumade no eresi omona so ntie no ensema Carlos Baleba ababontiri aba be rome no so no ye di tuja na bibia adaye kama so edi ama yemra ma me ramo Europe no so no ye ni nkomo kakra ne esere niama esi etie pare a former assistant coach edema Real Madrid bobo korepa ye friend Aito Karanka ene dia baba betuja cheze fise Spain minor esha se zo mo board the world football ye nya player bia o te se Lamine Yamal no bi say obenpa na se mo ya uke die ano edempa because Spain no ye dim se Mendiata mo Raul Blanco Gonzalez mo David Bia eno nanche no yesan wo Fernando Torres mo David Silva ni other players bi aba na no da ifo kra no iba be hu omo no omomodo mo so eni no se hwe okọ Argentina omo Messi okọ Portugal mo Ronaldo Spain de no Lamine Yamal ni ekrekrama ogiri se ne level no ne ne omo de beba Spain no ya de ano be die papa eno so ye nkomo de aba betudwa no die papa na fa me Coco Ramos Valdebeba se ne ze ne ye nim ze na coincident to se den o Alonso training with the senior team no enchen ho baby pe na Alvaro Arbeloa enso any the youth team no ebo mode etimi training to join ya na ze Arbeloa na wono ho ano Alonso na na wa ha no yezi ne omunim se na eye coincidental tina esi oba de be basara so ni na no Madrid for no bomo de omu training no etimi ekoso ano edempa manya nte se yesi Raul Asensio training no omu ye no azo training kakra bia eno film nti omu so china Madrid game against Bia weekend you know anha ontimi ma mejamo embo adwuma entimi emfa ma club no nti no enkomaro ani echema Raul Asensio so aba betoja Xabi Alonso ezo giri se ne final game obo in a season no La Liga no mu no this year no ye game ejipini atojo mbra oni se Bia edebo ani to also Fakye bia so no win se be beba be a Christmas gift ekwere ama Madrid fans no owie no Sunday tuja se Rodrigo Goes na adwuma no obo ne this season no ne mbodobode ya dia eso na niye papa na oto akoso aka era che ne se onye no ho no giri se Madrid boboko no ehia no so obre no waboa ama bibia akoye kama peri ama no confirm ye se ni players na epra no ebimu ebetimi a recover for China game no ezanze ne training na ekoso ewo badi beba siri uze Anthony Rudiger ebiti se Eduardo Camavinga David Alaba and some other players biti se Flon Mendemo eba be join squad no any omo training nti ozo China nkofo expect se changes kakra ya de beba ewo ne squad ni ma odi tudwere ama Hendrik so menyamente yese ne move to Olympic Lyon no akaka krebi na Madrid for na wie ni na ze nkomodidie no ya de akọ enimu papa amogiri zo ko bebia obenya more playing time na aboama bibia akoye kama so etimi area man na mame Hansi Flick ene Barcelona fans no enene efekwa amuzo amogiri sa after Pep Guardiola one coach awaba Barca fans ne checking pa Hansi Flick ene all report was Ciutat Esportiva Juan Gamper and a Barca fans na stopping no we kwa no na akọ yimfonyi na we so aba no na akọ yimfonyi Fabio mo was Ciutat Esportiva Juan Gamper near Barca training na ne etimi ekoso na no edimpa yes the only player ne oye ki a wentimi an training no Pedri apart from no dodo na bomodin training e boa man hihye no ekoye so no etimi ede emoma na after training no ye babedi Marseille ni dia na teams no ebomode ya adoye Barcelona team no omo ebomode after the training no omo kora mo Children's Hospital omo ekona akwada na ye friend draw enyo no nkoa Robert Lewandowski and manager friend Hansi Flick omo ne ekoko rom to join ya onze Barca for no na ne omo rom the Children's Hospital omo kono omo ne nkwada no akwa baku mienu bia ebeboa ma club Barcelona so no ne amakoye so etimiera mo ye rom England kakra Chelsea training ne koso okobam onya no de to so de matumu zampa team no so prepare ahead of the big game nyambo edomani against Newcastle United and ahead of the game no Enzo Maresca ba eba be share central for ne omo etimi didi nkoma de di kan no e no mo biza na ze omo tete se after ogun kasa ne boss Pep Guardiola efi mo Manchester City ono na akwa replace no na mu nkomo no sen ne City nkomo no se na Enzo Maresca echechi mu edeche
can you promise that you will still be at Chelsea next season?
Absolutely, yes. Again, I have a contract until 2029, and this is speculation 100%. So I don't have nothing to add because, again, I don't pay attention. And if we continue to talk about that, that means that I'm paying attention on that. But I'm not focused on that. I'm just focused on Newcastle game. I'm focused in my job. Again, I signed a contract last year until 2029. I'm happy with that. No more than that.
And is it also that you just feel
to ya cheze se na dream koso na say ya no kre enye no kre we sign contract with Chelsea until 2029 ho na dream wo eno focus on Newcastle United game no na ogiri se no ene bebo ama ne ma koye pedama on de on say till 2029 no ono na ejina mabu ejuma da ma Chelsea after na ne boss so ebo against West Ham United e bisa no say ne contract na ka 18 months obepe so betra obewi ana da bi no obesankra no afi Manchester City ana izanze ya Charles ye the coaches bi elenke no no a ne brother friend Enzo Maresca can be there no be can come on say and a Pep Guardiola so edieriche.
Well, the last 3-4 years, every time in a certain period, ask me about that question. So yeah, sooner or later, I don't know, with the 75 or 76, I will quit from Manchester City. But I understand that question when I have an end of a contract. But I have, you said perfectly, 18 months. So I'm so delighted, happy. I was excited with the development of the team and being there. That is only I can say. So, but you know, that question happened every single season at certain point. So.
Ati alusia komane Jose Pep Guardiola eri ababa betu ya chezo on the contract na ka 18 months ni juma o yero judi so he na o krikra na ebo amane makoyer na sa question no ever since oba England afibia e bisa sa sense ni bi e de bi so no obekọ bare nye ne aka 18 months to akoso na wabo na juma family mo e wo Connie Arsenal training no enso e koso na Mikel Arteta ene ne mrante na nya de keto akra otumuza mpa omo ebo ejuma edu be bi e ball na goalkeeper na yi edu be bi abo na goalkeepers na yi after no osambo mari ama players no etimi drills ne kakra na chese shooting no mo so no edi eru ma na nya de keto akra na edi kai ebisa Mikel Arteta se England yo ba ya unze ye ball league na ye du bonya bra kofor kwa jema home no mo ne de ye ma mo kwa ma mo santo aso etimi abo matches na first period we no de na awode ma Arsenal fans no omo we EPL no komo no say na Mikel Arteta ebo mo de di ereche.
He hit you with big demands and a lot of games and a lot of things happening not only in your professional life but in your personal life as well, because there are special days for all of us. But I see it as an opportunity. I think we are blessed to have the opportunity to play when people are on holidays. They can enjoy a lot of families. I think the atmosphere that is created in the stadium, it's unique and
omo amukọ ejuma ni nyina wo fie ti omunya kwan home na cheso mahwe no omo so da boa amamo ne abusuan ni nyina no omo ni je na wie pe anso nyambo a ochena ena obenya ni sisi oba ba bewura mo zo obo ejuma etimi erema Arsenal bobo konu fie no maku nsia na yebiza no so oba ye ono atranso no hwe a trophies a waje no eye ma na ene fre no zo oba ye on share anje major trophy bia na sei ena Arteta ebo mo de echeche nsenimu.
I haven't won any major trophy yet.
Hi Mikel, how are you?
Good, thank you.
6 years in charge. In terms of your achievements, would you say changing the culture of the football club is right up there?
It was one of them. It was the first foundation that we have to sit, and I think that was done pretty rapidly. Maintaining it something that is very, very difficult, and you need a lot of good people and very aligned people to achieve that. I think we have that in a really strong and solid way, but all the things socially, the transformation has been around the club in terms of the size, in terms
Mikel Arteta apomoderi atu yati nyambo ahead of Everton game gebetimi akoso no na wedi nkomo ojoin Arsenal nyambo china 6 years per so nya major trophy bia I was oboy da omo enye bibi zanzo be 1 FA Cup and 2 Community Shield Cup o check here na about 314 games etimi arena 188 wa draw 58 na walusu 68 the winning percentage no 59.97% a pass mark but nkofo jiri also na origi trophies na eboa ma ne makoye pa etimi edama no Manchester United players no ne omonso edidi di omonkoma Matthias Cunha ena afi no Mason Mount ena omoko kokuhie na nkomodidi enim no ena omonsema na omokana eze dodo na afabro nya woni ade ase ena na omonso bo omonkomo no.
All I want for Christmas is Ugarte. Makes sense for you? Yeah. It makes sense for me, but you like it, okay, amazing.
What you're supposed to say is you, but they say Ugarte. All I want for Christmas is Ugarte.
No.
What do you eat at Christmas?
Until New Year, Manchester United players no a Diogo Dalot and afi yeni Euro eno enanche na oze Matthias Cunha and Mason Mount and na omobiza there na ope for bronya no and omodo won sensem ni Roma boa ma bibia akoye pe timi ma Ruben Amorim ma kaseri afa Kobe Mainoo Ninu no t-shirt na nei obo modern etimi ekokoko share ba eba be ramo mo game ni mu a ni nyina mo no giri se wo se hwe na boa ma bibia akoye pe etimi ma na pe para kaze ebisa no no hye ozi punishment bi a enko emfa ma brante ni zanza nya brante ne ekoko share say na Ruben Amorim mebo modern kasa edefa.
You've been asked a lot about Kobe Mainoo in recent press conferences. It's kind of unavoidable to not ask you again in the wake of his half brother wearing a free Kobe Mainoo t-shirt. Did you see that? Have you spoken to Kobe about it?
No, it was not Kobe that wear the t-shirt. He's not going to start because of the t-shirt, but he's not going to the bench because of the t-shirt. He's going to play if we feel that is the right guy to play. So that is not an issue. I'm used to. I'm here for a year. It's not new. So we have to deal with that. But I'm not going to do something to Kobe because someone on his family.
Command or ya to ya so be finebusu no ababa be sa nya brante ne share tie no emane nkonko esa so twibia e rametimiera ma Kobe Mainoo ye Roma Liverpool aso ye ni nkomo akra na ene Virgil van Dijk ye catch one Paros Alexander Isak another one ichimo e wo Sweden mpatamo ya nemu ni say 2025 on the best player na Van Dijk Liverpool captain ere omo eba babewura mo ewo Axa na obo na baso se wayade ogirizi ejuma na wakwa akobo no eno na so abapa ebo mane makoye pa etimi ede ema na honkomo no ede rama ero from game o mane Tottenham ede ebebo ani no na pin perfect na slot ekushi ansencho for the kan omo biza anse ne sign so no oye no nim say he go ikiteke boy ne babewura ma say na be fade amana na say na slot ebo mo de ya no.
If he's surpassed your expectations so far?
No, he didn't, because we knew what type of player we signed. I think I said it straight after the game, and this is something I just said as well. He had to go off, I think, in the Brighton game after 70 minutes because he had cramp. But he did double the amount of work, a little bit exaggerated, but almost double the amount of work that he did 3 months ago, where I also had to take him off with cramp. So, but his ability to score, his technique, his speed, all these things, that's just what he has. So no one is surprised to see that.
Until we come on a slot, every 2 years, we got on play omoko akako fana about your bogos in your moa. If that's the Mohamed Salazar on an sense, seven kwa says, yeah, be out toboko, Sale ko Afcon, dear Robert can found so upon what the team to ya.
I've said last week, actions speak louder than words, and we moved on. He was in the squad, and he was the first substitution I made. But now he's at the AFCON, playing big games for himself, but also for the country. So I think it's fair to them, but definitely also for us, because we are going to play some very important games. That all the focus is for him over there.
Until lawyer command no paying perfect on a slot about the 2 John 7 there at Taoze Dewa, but remember name Genti colleague Semenka and Fatchos in Ebra, na Brabe Rama Maswere and Wow, Naniaman Kuye Perfama, Dietini, Yazine, Wakwa Koche, Wasino, and Fa, the Pacho, and Mawa Bamumbu. Popini Momi Utimia, Genti College, the pay setters, Genti College, the pay setters. Is as more and a bomb of the Afino and Fa Barokwa. 100% at the was stamps in Susie tam ejuma mo body ade ano ede omo teachers a ye betwe obana de mana dwuma bie era afi so no hono ode akwada ne kwa se nkwada bonesem yetwam kra ezanze bibi omo no eye bibi a ye kokusua de ye makwan man kwada no mbie basabasa se bibi obenya ada esua de kanwakoma to ezanze dwenti abomode enhihye ti abie de atum zo wo SHS1 afi no ram SHS2 SHS3 a fano eko watwe na mfa kwenya ne do de mano course so mo ye ne science visual art agric science business general art and home economics eti romani amboa mani amankoye fama na afi waye ka jo matuma eye center kwada no ebo mode etwe ewo ha edupo mo akuma unkwanta fa kwada ne ko mano ntwo no ntwa izanzo no kwa e assure ze penesi sika no pe uni sika no to na pe teacher training sika no eto izanze ye den a akwada no ebe passe number no 0243 721 659 0243 721 659 0597 064 048 0597 064 048 Genti College they pay setters Millennium Construction ze esmasi edidamu yompo asase yantam sikare mfani nyina ntwa wanum yetiere so video no to so na ahwa uzampa ehye yese Ghana bebi a wo pass asase atobia Millennium Constructions my goodness Oma was sister 15 to 20 solid years omo no bia enya asemoda na de omo djuma no tenese omo no beboa ma nei wetimi ato asase abofo kwan so ezanze ze esmasi no discount eda so edikro bia wo bia wo pass asase ato so no contact Millennium Constructions omo na ya boa ma so no sakani 0244 27 4084 0244 27 4084 0244 27 4084 Nembwa na nyamanko yepa enfama dizam ne UPBDC asori UPBDC school UPBDF filling station ope de one kasa so bedema project no kra no jai show monsa na Millennium for edwuma omo ebone ade a ano edem papapa opo ma Kumasi Boshen Nayas Junction Nembwa na nyama endeda ye prefama ntime se esmasi o pasasi atwa Millennium Construction discount daso se full plot half plot quarter plot contact your money ambwa na bibibia enko ye mfama John Toa Heba Clinic my goodness John Toa Heba Clinic ene mene doctor Nana Owusu Kutre Ampem ebedi nkomo esmasi ade ya pa nize ukum na ya redu nya ne doc simadu obebaro wa ba be cheche mu etiye amao yesi aba the stroke omoni jina brane yebeboa ma so no we jina brane na niam akoyie pa area ma oba wa peba unya biegu a waye no John Toa Heba Clinic be ma so no uyo bia ne low spec count do nya wa pemso a unya ba wade na kojo enka ho bi be ma de ma otebia no munya den nti no pema na nkofo uzampa akwewo be ma mu a wo oba maka ta won fe ni nyina echi no siesuo ho ma bebi nchiche enye de nya akono oboze nena fu na ye kese na otoa mo we ba se ha dwen tugum sa na mboa okwa ye nye operation but be ma echi na ye bodabode wafu na ye kese na ne srade no edi egu o hips oboze na Coca-Cola shape eye John Toa Heba Clinic ne many dog bedi nkomo doctor na no wusu kutu ampem fa na number no na how bia owo yarewa bi edu nya no ene ne nkasa 0555 805533 0555 805533 ni amboa na niamanko ye pemfa mama menko ona Facebook na mini nkomo akra na mehwe messages ababiru amaka so de no so no obetimi da fire WhatsApp line no so eba mehwe na makenkan na aboa na bibibia akoye kama pa so ro etimi edi amount on Facebook messages abano maoza benji fancy se wa watch live inside fancy se wa sunyana rotudo I had a dream about Adriana versus SARS after the game had to focus with Adriana 5-1 no comment greetings honorable wisdom oseboama MC Achuma Nwabija Sir Rachel Yeboa good afternoon and it's cool great show keep it up Emmanuel Amankona I'm enjoying the sport from Accra Police Training School greetings to Abuja K Delali Ojosu Abuja K Delali watch you live from Brekum a great job senior Buka good evening Abu and Buka watch you live from Manso Ayen Chelsea will show Newcastle United something tomorrow keep up the good work and Konsu Kojo Kromo fire biaga good afternoon guys watch you live from Akim Asaf Widusu Iliasu Ere fire Moji Sinebe Kofi Ajaman Blackman good afternoon watch you live inside Pig Farm Accra no soro etimi refiere be Philip Afo good afternoon for Chess Sport Imo Smith nso bomodea or the sharp and a baby ramo e wa hanom tuzo de no ebetimi aba eba ye brand akenkere amount Sky G. Was good afternoon Abu. I'm Yusuf aka Sky G. Greetings to all Madrid fans and greetings to Saida and Said. More update for Real Madrid Rona what bomodea amount say timi aka so 0207543637 0207543637 and they all quick Mbappe we afford a bara de aka ye de ato aso de amamo ye ba sisia. yɛda so ɛtema yɛhwɛ na yɛabɔ adwuma boa na bibibia kɔyɛ kama pa ɛtumi ɛde ama mo nti afei na wajoin here live on Fakye TV na aboa ma nneɛma akɔyɛ pɛ ɛde ama on Facebook Fakye TV na wagya message no ma wo ne frame sensor. Good afternoon international ABOU. I'm a frame sensor watch you live from Nkran Kwanta Doma West District. Greetings to Honorable KBY and Aaron MK. Good afternoon, Abu DIABY and the Fakye Sports Crew. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a while. Greetings to everyone listening to Fakye Sport and Fakye Sport and no size. Tomorrow, Arsenal will beat Everton to be on the top of the Premier League, and I'm enjoying the best sports show live from GOPDC Limited, Kade Eastern Region, Odeba, Ebabe Ramni Adia. Biaga, much love from Akima Safo and Odirama International. ABOU, kudos to the entire crew for always giving us update on sport news. I wish Barcelona all the best in your game again. BI over the weekend. Greetings Nanefia Tisuta and emergency ward nurses of SDA Hospital Asamang and Odeba. Good afternoon, ABOU and Fakye. This is Aruna from Asamang Kese. Your panelists are too good, but my only problem is Abib. You always analyze are usually based on Madrid, everyday Madrid. And then ebia da be ban na ya beti Madrid asem why nyeha da bia nyeha na no kro no support Madrid why. Good afternoon Fakye Sport Team Morocco to win the AFCON. They have invested in sport and they are getting results. From Honorable Sule Bobo Tepanyine Nsusu Benji watch you live in San Francisco was Sunyani Road. Today I had a dream about Diana hard game, and after the match Hart has scored Diana 5-1. No comment. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom Osebo MC Achuman Wabieja Sal. And the by Wisono. Was good afternoon, Mr. ABOU. I'm Sandy in Sunyani Regional Hospital. Messi is the Thanos of football. He holds all 6 essential powers of the game: a goal scorer, a creator, a dribbler, a playmaker, a defender when needed, and a true leader. Ronaldo have only one in this, who is a goal scorer. He is the greatest figure the sport have ever known. No matter the team or the level, he consistently pushes for excellency and elevate everyone around him. This is a player who deserves a one-of-a-kind recognition, a special seal to honor the magic he has given and continue to give football. He is the greatest athlete of all time. The Oreba ABOU Enono and Awezozi Jay-Z Bremen ACM Central Region. I'll be happy to for Madrid to be back in form again, but still Hala Madrid or the Eramo and I will also say a list of players that left United aren't performing well and have stayed average. Sancho, Elanga, Donny van der Beek, Lendroff, Perestri, Massa, Eriksen, Garnacho, Bailey, Lukaku, Angel Gomez, Enrique Mkhitaryan, Lingard, Memphis Depay, Wan-Bissaka, Kamwala, Onana. Despite what you see, no Lewandowski from Afo. Around the Baba Ram. To the number 0207543637. Don't call your Facebook page. Ya can kate me area to sorry. I'm an said me Big James DJ Design na bomodian. Already ashishi boya. Yet me atata ma Fridays bia na daroma na ya ba babecha de share pa say ya mo kan wasem no ne ayi na ba badin to na ba yefro na ba e na peso ko baby abeko bi African print na de be koro opam show abeka ze ready made na watunsa etimi da frɛ no beba na wa ba be ne kama pede ama kuma se pankro no market wa no wo fa the number no 0243203144 0243203144 na ombwa ma ne mankoye paintimi emfa amount kwa uzampa ejumefo no so wo ha omo ebe ejuma gidigidi pa barrister the distributor Dinya Memo Juliana Derrick Enafi Lawrence Emmanuel Boga Akwesi Mata Dorothy Dolaka Rebecca Groya Ella Lauricia Enafi Ohima Mary Umi Yvonne Lydia Comfort munyina echiamo ebza fi mu mabu ejuma papa ne supporter moriama yours pe me calendar no dey Friday chato afi mu ebe ejuma be ne pe me calendar no so dey sa penalty di BJ Designs only baby girls and the boys in na nyame hia mo pa special bibi amoko there
alhamdulillah ahode oho so ho ye
na so mo wedding pa
da mi ase asada nyame dia na fiala na fiala di bojaye yaba na yaba bia fine apa me fa kurum kakra ni we kurum aye busy pa boys you too kwan girls you too kwan ti afene ba na we maybe awe ko bia no abo ho ban na instruction ka for driver for so say edru samria koku most at times omo yankofo mo hia pa dada nyino mo hia ba edru time we ya mera mo hia pa driver the car me ko because the deeper go nti on rest kra no wasen TSC kwan no so no wasen abefa enkofo mba me fa da asema da bia no kan say driver papa ne de wakwa be dru aso yuma mfa ho ni speed a o de nam kwan no so ko speed no wa me dru aso yuma onye driver papa ti yenu anama driver for ye papa ma driver for nyame nkamu nyina mo but ye science mo say mon drive with care. You say nipa ewo ho mo pe cars afro, but this is not time to make money. Unya sika na wonte nkoma. Nobody will not spend the money. Somebody will come and spend the money for you. You drive it with care. Me to your boss or kwan so yen so e kontufo no so. Let's also be very careful. Maybe yen fa pressure my drivers any ade na yenyina yen kutwa holidays na nsan mra nyame adoma afufo no masom biemu. Fani bi ai fine. Yen ko yen mo.
Yen ko.
Chama yen chi ahwefo na yeni nkomo. Nyame yadoma enene ne china ene twam on Sunday exactly 7 p.m. at Prince Morley Stadium. The 35th edition of Total African Cup of Nations and as a matter of fact, AFCON we initially was supposed to start in the month of June. Nanka Yaboy in July, but because of the inaugural FIFA Club World Cup, I expanded teams. And the call and anyhow competition is you know calf any ni associate edin when freight saying you pushy competition and the nim kakra to pave way for that tournament. At the same time na mwama national teams now almost are qualifying in an ample time and prepare na imisia kan ABOU kweku jananya year dranisa oya stories no I listened throughout amite say wo national teams libya Omakwa kudru endra enne ene ade omaye omo photo shoot official cap photo shooter omaye ni nyina ka bibia di adanse a kire wo say AFCON is here the biggest continental competition I ye continent here I also African we could time na so see ekoni ekosi mu akan those of us are ye fan of sports ye fan of football. Maybe because Black Stars aren't qualified into any other in the but it does not take anything away from competition. And the competition promises to be the best AFCON. The last one I call Cote d'Ivoire in last year. After seeing we are set out in since AFCON by the previous 33 editions are nearby. The Cote d'Ivoire in terms of broadcast right, in terms of competitiveness, and in terms of quality and in terms of even quality in officiating, the best are near witness the about. And CAF always try to triumph over the wedding in the previous year. Now that the year last year and elsewhere and in a day's time around, we are hoping and anticipating saying even another competition ebe kosro and they are saying the question now 6 different cities and a host to the competition with 9 different venues. So notable cities are Ubenya Rabat, Ubenya Tangier, Ubenya Casablanca. These are the notable cities. Ubenya Ewo Morocco, host with 9 different facilities. And I say stadia, host competition. Now say who the competition Hong Kong? The host the last country or the third competition. Ye Hong Kong, Ivory Coast. They did a host and win. And then in Kwaya Ivory Coast FR so winning the previous edition after the last edition. We're talking about a national team Akuku. About group stages matches new year, you know. They won just a single game. At a point in time, everybody thought that they were out of the competition. Those of us who were in the Ivory Coast saw a Nema AC, almost say cars, airside facilities, any other. To some extent went ahead, even Kosai Ghana supporters, back. But after seeing about the last matches new year, you know, and near Majiguye and farmer countries, maybe Ghana Ekahon, then Cote d'Ivoire added one of the best, third best placed teams, no, qualify added by. Before that, no coach now Okuta Cote d'Ivoire, man, because of say Olusu 2 matches in the group, yeah, Janet Quine, I'm a MON-FRI on the cover last one, no, by qualification, or 2 hours. Eddie Namu Ebeji the tournament, Eddie Sine. Now, Wakasam so say, this is the first time a year called AFCON, and I say, AFCON countries, the Brebeno Mukusiaka and Obia AFCON Ibida. Yene a single team all about AFCON, Nasia Obakase, way any maiden edition all about AFCON. Yes, there were 2 teams. This is the second time a year who are Bakuya Botswana and Bakuya Comoros. But tournament, Oma baby. And as Oma baby pay. Until when you're the first timer, yenya almost said Omo baby room, ye a debutant, name you will be Oma but just once. But now your countries need one. Among they must so a new competition. I say the big country AFCON we the Black Stars of Ghana. We are the big country AFCON we MSC. We Egypt are watching competition on more occasions. You talk of Cameroon, the Black Stars of Ghana, we've won it on 4 occasions. But unfortunately, since the year 2004, I find the AFCON, a young Ama Ghana saying, so these are the things I will share in Kakra prior to AFCON now and started Nyamiadma on Sunday. Now, and near my baby, Elson of football loving fans. And Kofua, Yedibo, Nachi, Yashen, Kweku, will Mohamed Salah finally win AFCON? That is the question every football loving fan is. Salah ever into this AFCON with a lot of uncertainties. Yenim say Egypt are the most successful nation when it comes to the AFCON. They've won it on 6 occasions, right? Kukududuana Egypt national team Najino, Mohamed Salah NGBida. We are talking about the country Omaji AFCON to us on 3 successive seasons. 2006, ABC 2010, Nina Omoji edition. Unfortunately for Alhaji Salah, 2011 and started say Obo Ediama the Egyptian national team. And to Oyobia upon the ball now what boni near Juma why Ediama Egypt minor. Oko Egypt is touted as the best ever Egypt minor producer. He has nothing to show home. Say AFCON what GB Ediama Egypt minor. We are talking about Omaya Mo Salah the so ye football maybe and why Ediama trophy onya because it is a Ghana. Yaba ni yabo players dia especially your generation. We've seen great players, the Stephen Appiah, the Michael Essens, the Sule Muntari, the Asam Wajan. Mention the big players are Yakuomo. But we require what 77 upon board, Papa na, Ombo near Jumadena, Ombeye, they have nothing to present. Say, a fresh Obimfa, the AFCON trophy, Mr. These boys are my bomb, and I'm penny for my bomb, could be a new one betting the episode. But Egypt, Diano, Amua Butrika, Ahmed Gedo, mention the names of Amu legends, Mohamed Salah, in terms of the area football will be achieved level of what we could call us now. But what could be really fear? Why I said the now to you, Messi, Argentina. No, I did be also with your club side, success be also Unyabiano, not Messi and Yabi, but no, be Argentina, you're respecting. And no be na Alhaji Salah. And a Naya can say all other things being equal. Mohamed Salah likely say we met mine the last AFCON or Ediama Egypt mine based on the age. They said the name in the next 2 years what is ahead of us, but the likely say ABOU on team even Obeko Crown on play integral role Kesebia sa and find difference of Egypt and Tiafuwe fear Alhaji Salah try say irrespective of the bad form now Ikutano and in the go through our club side no he will be able to end sa adiena edina chinanka onje trophy and farmer Egypt man so and yema yeshen say will Mohamed Salah finally be able to win an AFCON trophy for Egypt minor kweku abo find us that young kai lose to Senegal Sadio Mane aboard the final penalty in Eshe clearly tells us what bananim but trophy on team the last one I Ivory Coast unfortunately 2 matches and ultimate boy and prior time I will be free mono not on can that time quite returning to Liverpool and uncle say and come call my influence system now probably incubate my baby join team no call ya team no so a free ma on more than bounce and so we are looking up to what Mohamed Salah and the Egypt minor will offer us our competition we are so what they are not 20 here your whole countries ni bi akweku omaje AFCON no a defend mabo Egypt at the actual now Ivory Coast for the question is say can they defend the title because my ni bia ye bi da Ometime defend the title in the Suamana based on what happened to them last year. When you are so regime EBJ AFCON this year. So from that period, ABC in the year in terms of performances, Ivory Coast minor are improve when it comes to quality, and then at the same time, coach na Okuto was saying even time Obefwa Oman. Now, because any experience, any team bond in ever from he was able to do something to win the trophy for them. This time around, he is coming as Obia Oye winner of the competition. The managers of mobile competition, I say, yeah, respect to him because he's won it before, or so respect. Yes, uncertainties kakra when the team because players if you are last year, Omobo and Emma Ninya trophy. Typical example, Sebastian Ala, Mondimba or that time. This time around, Unia and form Simon Adingra play instrumental role. The last edition, Adingra maybe this time around. Ubenyan the class Pepe, who did a very good job for them the last edition. This time around, because of some factors, Nicholas Pepe so with all these things, can they do away with that factors and then be able to defend the title? And it's also another question. Prior to the tournament now, yes, and him saying, "May Adoma a best start on Sunday." Another factor. Nigeria for what is the fate of Super Green Eagles of Nigeria? We're talking about a powerhouse in African football and then world football. Kwasat now Yejina Haisi. Nigeria for will be there Umbetmaye Ediama Nigeria Mino and almost supporters are there back to win the AFCON. Why? Because World Cup na idea next year no Nigeria and could be countries or qualify from Africa Kano. Nigerian team if BB or Umbetmaye to at least compensate the over 240 million nationals are on Nigeria. It is for them to win the AFCON. Now, at least among country Nigeria, man, say we are sorry. We could not qualify you guys to America, Mexico, Canada, but at least we've brought in a trophy. So let's see how Victor Osimhen and then the last, so who will be able to lead the affairs of the Super Green Eagles of Nigeria. Another team. Morocco minor. Yeah, the host nation. Now Morocco ABOU competition they are ready for the 2030 World Cup now. Ombeko still with Portugal and some countries. In terms of infrastructure, in terms of broadcast, so in terms of transportations, and in terms of hospitality, and never way in idea, yes, from Morocco minor say a coin best now Morocco ever showcasing one my years indeed they've come of age. Umbetmia host to the third World Cup na yedi won common. Omo the AFCON air proper but omo the proper no kweku omo ye country in the last 3-4 years. Say open an African country people think that quality na kosoro walid regrage and then nkwada ne modern bona so ani nti ye po man be on the continent omo award the competitive nature umbetmia compete for every trophy and I'll go back to and Niema Omaye in the last 2 years. They've won almost every important trophy at Morocco Mino, a competing being it a man member, the youth side ABC and Quada. And Ryan Turner so Master Jordan for Arab Cup. Yeah. Surprisingly, players no Moko winning Arab Cup in this none and a part of the Reggae squad no they ever have come. Omu team B and Aquacobo Arab Cup na Quacoji. Their team C won the champ. Team C no players Obia or team A no Mbabo. It tells you the depth of Ekuta Morocco mine. It is a poor mind when the names on also by ya there or AFCON. I say, who aside and Yama Madin Kia Boss on the factors wins for SIM because they are the host nation. The last time I was a host and they won it. Omo Morocco for no were one of the best teams else our tournament. I say, because in their group, Koku, Omo qualified for a group and no lose so much. They considered just one goal pit. Non-commercial matches na I think they met Senegal, South Africa along the line and I share on penalties from then I prepare don't forget before say even last and I World Cup in 2022 I could do semi-finals I send the positive signals but for Morocco disadvantage say Ashraf Hakimi one of the most important figures aside the ball now or ball park he brings something into the dressing room. Yes, he is not fit. But coach Nandi Mune Edinaka ne squad no say enkofo no do mo aircraft no Ashraf Hakimi eka as to the first 2 matches available we have been told say maybe from the Maggi 3 echo round 16th no e ho no betima ba be yed but that factors aside I think that Morocco also stand a chance they have to do everything within their means to make sure they bring and I say they win the trophy soil so say no na Pepe di kodi di o matem say ya jeje o mo so bad o kra when was the last time o G trophy any other no who clearly tells you say quality Ekuta when you look at the squad that screen is here and recently a modern Morocco mine airborne if you are looking for a team standing a chance of winning the tournament I think that Morocco mine and one team we could bit more bomb with the another team you be do Hong Kong, Cameroon. The indomitable Lions, right?
Yeah.
Chairman BB Jinei. Or mind back one, or come Uruqua, or you're confused, Cameroon.
Yeah.
Omu left from right. Coach asem, FA president asem, sports minister asem. Into omu ankasa the uncertainties na surround them also. They are one of the most successful national teams when you talk of AFCON Nkomo. But they are the most confused national team. Amakwaku Pim El Morocco because coach Krana or do Ebano since your permanent predecessor now on any year may say you man be share on one person in some on share them name from the right on fire team in training and on Kwaku Pim Morocco.
Omo boyfriend might be.
A choir or faswa or prepare no at the year tournament in the best na ewo no anisem. Yet handra and you say or the captain and man Aquacoma Brian Mbuemo. Mbuemo so out of respect for Vincent Abubakar to a rejected captain Amban. Because Uhuni who said, Quay or Mafaso has empty Abubakar, a free squad mono. And then the papa so Abubakar and the captain or maximum respect at the man to own to more Cameroon for no Amban no AFCON. Say be a boy, be a nipple prayer, and I did this one, I'll be doing so the end of budget. But say your name as the captain, no form of tournament, and I said, he wants to run away from that responsibility. So it tells you that Cameroon for Nankasa need too certain. Until you better how they will redeem themselves from Sanyama winning now, and what they will be able to do at the tournament. Look at the last one. Our very own Kusiapias, Sudan. From 2023, Ebe Pime Neya Yeji Nkombui. Enipa over 150,000, and I'm talking Sudan, Akuomo. Okay, can confua almost 2 area free Sudan, area Kwama for over 12 million because of Ntokwa. I listened to Kusiapia interview some year plus ago. I know Kase or more matcha. Motivation and all they motivating the players no winning match. They say, or met Marco train or maybe or more banana free player by because player A Yabeku Papa. Now Danny soon. You have to go sit player net down. To psych Nipa and say, Ebeye, you are safe here. You know, baby, so that you'll be able to save a Bushiaka crowd. Makam. Or see AC 5 times, the 5 different players in his team. And on more camp, or they are afraid say, you cool bush anyway, you cool bush anyway. Until Omu you so sad as the motivational factor say, Sankofono mo Sudan, my money tisuno musua. What can they do to bring smiles on their faces? They need to win game. Your bomb match you need a winner at least. The panebe jani so ne kakra no wasere. To go ma fasa na ma win nyina and Sudan man area qualify. Abedu baby omugina no. They are one country. I want to see how I'm also able trying for upon and yema no omo form no. I want them to win at least more games. Like omo ntimi get trophy no kra. They should be able to give a very good account. Maybe quarter final be an hour on 16th be for nkofo kakra na omaka Sudan no. Atukwatana na yenyom say at least this smiles any joy kakra ebebo mo so many. So these are the few things I can talk about how the AFCON ever starting me admas and probably this now can yaba we'll delve into matches now cause tactics and in the kakra what we anticipate. But from where I sit, we could the favorite to win the tournament Morocco for.
Malte meda sepa Raz brame yanko eni.
Oku ya chia ya hafo bi na got trouble said that we had a Mamawa, or one of my feeling good, feeling fine, when I'm Kromaji fancy behind in night. But your mammy, countries now, Omaji AFCON, right now. If I know my dear to a nine coffee, I ain't coming into go who? What countries here will be now? When your countries more than 3 or margin back to back.
Yeah.
We happen to be an Ghana for we are part of teams and as or Maya or Matimiakin a back-to-back pain. That is to say, you're easy Ukruma and I easy way in continent is
as a back on credit to us 16 we no crowd and normal ball final. And on lose here. Yes, I'm coming to us on yes. Maza de to us on back we almost final.
So nti even ni ye kwa Egypt ene ye ka so mo ni bo no bo Africa ba AFCON dia omo no o ma gia to aso mi pen o ma ye no miensa pen Cameroon na gia to aso mi pen ba wo yi sa kan bija bo di na opo bia wasan je no agya to so bi maka ho Ghana na ya saade. That is to tell us say your my Ghana no when it comes to football now. Na your mfa de o mani agro se de esi mu no. And you know di agro and then anything your number be enemy. Now we are talking about countries going to play with AFCON as here Blasters in Ghana. And it's due to some people taking football to a point as a football no is for them. And whatever they do, but this is the joy of the nation. A month for any day, nka month for any sikakura didi brunyana AFCON inti. A month for pressure to be tinia there because Blasters double match. I may be a win, be a bama solo, could be a bam now, could be a trinity. But now that person and again academy because of the is a man I'm here boss, my appointment, they will pen a maint. When you go ponzi do the other you have piano, you got Kubu Conta, until the will be an idea and no answering city city. Also, young Portina, I ever then 6 years, Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
Koku one of the luckiest coach we are saying. Because looking at coaches almost Jessica Power we are I think say in the top 5 for Kahubi. I think they're also 4th as a day with somewhere around 15 point something million pounds a year in ultimate. But say if you look at more first a year 5 in him, and then your more and even offer by first 20 krana your my Mikel Arteta entering your more quarter. But still, one of the most paid coaches was as Nukogu. He's one of the luckiest coaches. Oh, yes. And if you look at the kind of power or Arsenal Gogu, it's something that team be a fast power and manager that now coach team can see be a da. Or yes, first timer, no about team. They gave him the authority to clear the dead woods. Mesut Ozil Nano was almost get rid of them. Obama money and he got rid of them. Gogu teams they don't give such power to a coach as no experience. But Arsenal gave that power to Reverend Mikel Arteta. They supported him with money. Arsenal team who have to top players. But under Mikel Arteta, they've really spent. So they've given him that power. They've spent money and they are paying him good on top of it too. Now, if he's able to win trophies this season, the contract will make him remember 18 million pounds a year for Mikel Arteta. Or boy, we are still coaching him now. And they are one year trophy and super was not then a FA.
Yeah.
So call top 5 in him. Nasa me the DM ha. Give me sport for no one of the year, man, the year, men, the year. But quality do the kind. I ran over for the Diego Simeone. Yearly wage near 25.9 million pounds a year. You do Simone Inzaghi for 21.8 million. Your Tosso Biensa, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City, 20.7 million. Your Tosso 9, Mikel Arteta, 15.6 million. Your Tosso 5th, David Moyes, Everton, 12.5 million. For top 5, Nipa on she when coaching career, advantage for Mikel Arteta. And look at the money he's taking, look at the team he's coaching, look at the power. That is to suggest to him that this season winning a major trophy is non-negotiable. You can't be at a club for 6 years. Currently in the Premier League, Nipa work coach continuously at a particular team. So he pepped through as well. Because 6 years with Arsenal and the contract now was signed so bet to us. He will spend years our team friend Arsenal. But what to show for? Pep Guardiola, Kobe 10 years. We've seen what he's brought to Manchester City. And let's we saw what he brought to a team friend Manchester United. Papa Wenger he gave Arsenal the golden trophy, the Premier League 2004. What is Mikel Arteta bringing to the table with this huge sum of money at the end of every year? But could not think the way we are so Mikel Arteta the power currency. So if truly he's enjoying that power, Arsenal, they supported him in crying players that they feel say on to me money draw because of egocentricity. They supported him with money, transfer marketing. They supported him with Sika in terms of salary. He needs to deliver for team and Arsenal. Season Senior Premier League a Champions League. Yes, I saw a double from Arsenal. That is the only way to pay Arsenal for the wonderful job and the wonderful support they've given him. Said American teams now anymore. They don't give our teams to coaches that only experience. No one more power. They support them. Whatever they are doing, they support it. At the point where they needed to get a man for out to make sure say Mikel Arteta is okay, Mikel Arteta is happy. That is not something that excites. So I think Mikel Arteta should repay Team MON-FRI Arsenal with a major trophy. Season we 1 year she crowd 1 year she yes. Oh, Mikel Arteta and 1 year she and Arsenal. He should be winning them the Premier League. If not the Premier League, he should be giving them the UEFA Champions League. And when you me now, you bet me like I said, the support Arsenal gave him, the support to the Arsenal, the man, he's been able to repay them. And yes, sir, now one about no one to me and trophy here. Near Casa Mikel Arteta now currently he is leaving Arsenal. Team Yoboko Biagwaku is going to suffer because I don't see teams will be as sincere. They will match the salary now with that 15.6 as
maybe I'll accept pay cut.
But we've seen coaches not really doing that unless they are almost form. After now, Jose Mourinho, just as he can or Benfica, because Jose Mourinho see form. Because now if you check Jose Mourinho's salary per year, 5.2 million. Or Benfica, because Jose Mourinho see form. But this is someone that offer, and you say, oh, no international for 6 years. The support and everything at the amount. Went to now, Tim Bernabeu and Kwaku, what are you going to show? Over voice, no. He was talking about building foundations and other things. So build the foundation here. Foundation then so.
Yeah, the genius.
Into one building foundation, now you go 6 years for foundation building. That shouldn't be something that he will do for that 6 year period. Any foundation our building, the foundation should yield positive results. And Arsenal is not doing that. Yeah, who are starting season? I still believe they can win the league. But the pressure that Manchester City they ban, we know Pep cannot to be someone of the league anymore. And it's a referee on some. And UEFA Champions League is a trophy that game to me in 5 and 7 see about Arsenal better. Kwaku, I say Mikel Arteta season will be no one to me and Nesha for my same medical. They need to just get rid of him as he came in and we able for the defeat team so that obey the support, so that the mindset, the free will to operate. No one can say no. I think it's something that see the home and so it in so what I say. So for Mikel Arteta, why Jumano to a certain stage with a year foundation building with whatever he's talking about. But this is the time for him to win them something, and in doing so, we are Arsenal and see say why Jumano, and so free Arsenal come Rebia. You be doing home come. It didn't ye di obi to replace Manchester City home come. We talk about Maresca, not Mikel Arteta. But Mikel Arteta was closer than Uriah friend Enzo Maresca. So that is to tell you the things he's doing at Arsenal to some level because Arsenal no yam for one cut off JBA. But since he came, building foundation in here, that one I can't take anything away from him. But after building the foundation, I saw winning something special. What now? I'm an slot, built nothing, no foundation, won the league in the first season. So if you want us to believe, say you are building something over a period of time or foundation here, there, and a slot won something without any foundation. When no be a foundation in at all. The first time in English football, he won something. So I think Arteta 6 years, no major trophy. They've supported him, and I think that he needs to pay them with something special, a trophy that the Arsenal faithful, but not no man say, Ajuma we the Arsenal here, and I think that's what you the trophy that the Arsenal fans will be happy to win at the end of the season. England for the poor Chelsea for the quantity. Arsenal want to win the Champions League. And then easy.
Then money.
You strategize. You don't play up to 10 games. Oh, that say when you what's up.
No, but what thing I am.
But the games you play and new league season.
I agree. But the thing is, say Ubabo League now about to Chrome now bo near day. But Champions League now kwaku men away no cast ni bonye easy sa.
Kwaku. Home na way ni bonye easy. But as what nasi now strategizing. We've seen Real Madrid not being at their best form.
There be no tournament ni momo.
Matthias here. We've seen Chelsea win the Champions League not in their best form. Almost where.
So Chelsea winning the first Champions League na your money. Say in the Champions League no kosore. Okosore a unji bi da na ya boro no abetena chi. Na wa hwe na we na okọ wa bro sa na idu be kura no bobo bi. Ya bro. Ojo mo jere de kwafu adi o. We say okọ final 2006. 2006 na we how many years ni?
I got 20 years.
Okọ final bi o best year semi final na no dey here. You film
and nunti and so on the Champions League this season Mikel Arteta offer me dem say Premier League do betimi age but so offer trophies ni me enu Arsenal for no will want to win the Champions League. We the only trophy that money be
which difficult
and difficult in Premier League no
sana wo hu no
Premier League go match be that until yeah in terms of matches there I agree with Kweku but in terms of
matches Premier the UEFA Champions League you need to be at your best in those games. But the season, sometimes you need to be consistent. They said they are not people, you know. If you have 15 solid games, no bowling na no adi league.
Unia na aba stretches hard na kosa ho. Na Premier League nente sa.
Send me
Unia na dia aba tosa. Na me no cry points no cry na Man City ben no still lament ase. I want to tell you man. As an apple.
And that's the last two matches where I said that.
No, but it's serious. No, me who near my you. I will check it.
You could do it and say
never see the lamp pass still but twice and the other never cap and
consistency. Say nyabomwa. And they are so what was we need in matches net to us pay. Ma who's the pressure about so. Do the no fin na nowadays. Yes, I dia obe tinaye. To go Mikel Arteta there. On
why?
The Champions League for 4 full year. Now for 2 minutes Chelsea for that.
Nah, but the Champions League there for. Share.
In terms of matches, everybody.
Yeah, go. Then in terms of matches,
in terms of matches,
you yate. The one matches don't know ma dey for. And then I World Cup the RGF fala. Go show kwalo budget to go 8 matches. Obi be show 20 now.
Go 8 matches now strategize with me age.
Strategize me.
Some strategize. No strategy.
You see another quality na wo no it is a World Cup. A club World Cup we.
Every reason to me.
No so omo no adibia man show ye den a obenya service bi obi wo ma wasa. And there but stage now Champions League World Cup here be kwa fe be sha say round of 16. Got 32 no Jordan mo ina be qualify. Tie no jani but 16 no na man show say me ma ye de.
Mo nya bad o.
Fine. Jordan akai.
Oh mo nya bad.
Maestro Jordan say yeah football yeah. Yeah, Morocco for that rubble boy la. Retired players wow. That was all boy be retired. Retired players kwa. Omo ba kukura lu oba afọ ni bi. And 2 players on a good day and they actually have a keep who boy to Jordan.
Oh, me good on me.
Maestro yeah Jaisa. Say on a good day. Some Morocco team
and the returns on me good.
Maestro. I tell me about Kuraka bit bash Morocco team.
Any won't Kuraka.
Go come chill pokushi we na.
Won't.
Who are the goal status?
Only no jan. Papa.
We now heard the status. But me who do throw Facebook say no idea.
Maestro. I'm farm no.
I can't start you.
I'm farm no. Ai. Hey, that boy be so I will when you wanna. And now follow come out the TikTok pa.
Oh. That is student
for those that day. Every time I beside that loom. Oh, we guess be 200 la posted. We are selling boy look. But they see also.
Yeah, so.
Why you? Oh, yes, so soon so you so kitu o. Gidi te say every time nya papa shave 20 o mu defend no. So mo nim guys you so mo so ni dey kwagu. Evidence o.
Hey, evidence based.
Evidence. My shoe. Omo ye be 200 obi ezu. Obia bi ochako enchia we ti so bi so for mo ya akọ.
Why?
Me na akọ afa mo. Mo say mo ya akọ. Go my so issue na egu. Hey! Kwaku me hu bi da o. Na me nko anra my so me check my yiku am nipa be 10. Maybe guess. Obia so on the video no. Ti boy ne dey me say sa sound do my pa masa.
What three?
Any kill any Mbappe pale. Quite a people color. What say? Let me look at you. Yanko.
DIABY, report be I shall see PO of Madrid for us now. Reports no, I don't know say Madrid for bit my bad one be deny those kind of reports now because this is a particular former nutritionist. I know ye Juma at the Real Madrid Football Club. And we're free club anymore. I'm Florentino Perez because of consistent injuries and inconsistent performance and not players nafa. And they thought otherwise they brought her into the football club just to maintain the stamina, the stability, and also the physical aspect of Madrid players now. But then it has become very problem since last 2 seasons, ever last season, ever no. The Madrid players, the rate at which and injuries are setting in within the football club now, now quite augmented. Say they can easily purchase that way for this particular woman called Isaiah Gonzalez, no team free football club Now after say Florentino Perez exactly the free club in early 2025, this woman, after close to about 5 months, Mama Monting Asha say Kasa or critique a lot of accusation between how politics are being run in the football club called Real Madrid Football Club. DIABY was the first day our Madrid club, the medical staff, the physique, and everybody almost share the physical aspect of these players. No matter where say they will do everything possible to expose her incompetency. Send a by Florentino Perez, as a nutritionist for the side of Real Madrid Football Club.
Anna reason and say
they don't want her to overtake the job that they are doing for Real Madrid Football Club.
Wow.
Now, I say Omoka Sasem, he told her why I said they were joking. But then she wanted to go along with the kind of gimmicks that these people were doing and make sure that she will stay professional to the job that she was doing for Madrid and make sure that Madrid players will get a good stamina and then they will play their best heart out for Real Madrid Football Club. Before this woman was coming to Madrid, players didn't knew much about this particular woman because of said, so we pay Madrid and put them on a highly professional nutritionist. In most of the elite companies, elite clubs in McDonald's in Spain. You mention this particular woman among these particular nutritionists are more Spain for more. But then players knew how this woman can easily transform their physique and their stamina into a noble performance will be show up in that particular field of play and the last season ever. So they knew much about her. So when this woman was coming to the football club, the players were very, 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 very happy. And the players not excited with this woman said, whatever being the case, if the medical staff, the physiques, and most of the people are more isolated the woman, if they want to do that, or more players they will side with her and make sure that everything that she will say, these players will actually follow. But DIABY, they combine and say, on numerous counts, woman way catch the chefs, the Omunwe Diane Edema Madrid players, and they say, we have some sort of supplement, some sort of food be or some of the Madrid players, they will not give out good performance on the field of play. So he listed out some of the food that was some Madrid players needed. And chefs, no any medical doctors need could come on. And my medical doctors need to chef and for say, in some man way canon. Or by 2 year football club name. Club ni yen and the club we adject the 3-peat of the Champions League. Yen the club we adject UEFA Champions League. Manu we or a nutritionist. All my club, we've been able to win La Liga, we've win the Champions League. Don't mind whatever that this woman will be saying because woman acquire he will overtake the job that we are doing. It is chef in some medical team and then they started cooking any other supplement, any other food beer or no chef if you say it will stable the stamina of these particular players within Madrid Football Club. And day in and day out, now Madrid players report to most of these uncertainties within their body, especially their form and drop it in most of the players last season. Carlo Ancelotti Brenda most of the players April now at the moment now the back phoning in April it was all because of how another chef and the medical team and players of which this woman was particularly about that. He mentioned a lot of momenta who said supplement new food the players into changing but because the medical team, the chef and other people within the club wanted to play the politics outside the football club and make sure that they will expose the incompetence of this particular woman into Florentino Perez ain't even pay a huge eye on those things that are possible within the medical team in Real Madrid Football Club. Now, I know so. Emma, the number of injuries setting in last season, it wasn't good for Real Madrid Football Club. So now, the bonus of the last season, the injury rate also in the Spanish La Liga up to there in Kemediba, Japan. Now, there is a check here. FC Barcelona last season ended the highest rate when it comes to injury percentage. That was the Spanish La Liga. Close to about 175 games. And players in the 8 makes a year. 25 players in the injury. So we Barcelona free one. Madrid was the second team of players. It's me pride 24 players, 144 games of between Messiah, which was very bad. Last season, Barca, any of these number of players are more Messi and Madrid, so missing most of these particular games because of their injured players. Now, Barca was able to win Copa del Rey, Barca was able to win La Liga, and Barca echoed into the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, all because of good medical team Hansi Flick. When he was coming into Barca team, and they needed to make sure that the physical aspect of these players will be ensured. So in as much as most of these players in their absence, he had good bench who can easily come in and they can easily play for FC Barcelona. But Madrid even the bench side they were not able to facilitate the process now Carlo Ancelotti and the Real Madrid Football Club. So checking the injury rate setting in, it was quite abysmal. Now here checking since 2023, the highest injuries are setting in with Real Madrid. And ACL injuries now dominating within Madrid Football Club. It was all because of the medical staff. But DIABY, Nipana Kamari full believe in the Pana Antonio Pintus.
Yeah.
Because of what he has been able to do for Madrid. In terms of stamina rate, in terms of physique. Madrid ever to repeat, they made sure at the time that Juventus air dominating, Antonio Pintus was there. And then he was helping Juventus Football Club. Time now pick up Champions League final it was Antonio Pintus never said demanded by the side of Juventus Football Club. Madrid thought otherwise they needed to sign him for Juventus, come to Real Madrid Football Club and conjure that same magic that he was doing for Juventus. And when he came to Madrid, he needed to help Madrid and win the three-peat of the Champions League. DIABY, since 2023, this is the result of ACL injuries assets in Edema Real Madrid Football Club. Danny Cavaya, or Juan Martinez, David Alaba, Eder Militao, and Thibaut Courtois. It's all because of the supplement, all because of the kind of food that medical team demand these particular players. But about he has been speaking a lot of politics that within Madrid. Say, oh, Madrid. Now, oh, you're competent about the job that you are doing. We have some certain people that almost say, Madrid team modia, Uber two club. So that's the one associated with them. They will conspire against you, and the job that you want to do wouldn't enable yourself very well within the environment of Real Madrid Football Club. In the politics, it will be it's not only in Ghana. And as people will try to conspire against you. Politics are both politics. And this woman has suffered the politics of how this particular medical team, the Real Madrid Football Club, suffered at their hands. And I believe says some accusation that shall say, and none of whom story. But I thought say ABN and Kamari will actually come out with the official letter claiming say in some maybe about what we and can control. But in some so many tabloids and the air reporter in some we can, and it seems that the people in Madrid Football Club team it got a moment in time. Now the WhatsApp group in Madrid, now players group in or my family, nutritionists are far but who will be our bond the same either. The medical team were instigating the players, but it took one particular player, Jude Bellingham. Because Manu were very close to the players, but it got to a point in time. Players need your money somebody defending Manu. Now medical team no shall say, Epica players no one send the Florentino Perez. Only one player and no man who can say Manu and Beno, and it was all because of another Jude Bellingham. I invited Manu to Umbra fee. Now Jude Bellingham Pumudi and say as a nutritionist for Madrid Football Club. So the name of Jude Bellingham, the stamina and the physical rate when this woman watched over Jude Bellingham, the physique and everything about Jude Bellingham started to rise. Last season, Jude Bellingham elbowed because of injury on the shoulder. So okay, this is not quite that particular injury surgery. It was this woman's capabilities and was sustaining Jude Bellingham throughout last season, the important fixtures that Real Madrid Football Club was playing, it was this particular woman. And Madrid Bellingham who said no, in some of them fast up money way or no, and you know cry. She knows his job, and she knows how to handle footballers. And it was Jude Bellingham who started fighting for this particular woman. But at the end, Florentino Perez, all these lies. He was blinded with the lies that the medical staff, together with the physical trainer Antonio Pintus, were labeling this particular woman against the job that he was doing.
But how would you know Zabio non so the Okan so bois? Ebia also be there with the Okan no so bois. Because the Madrid a big club. Say Odi Adibia be form ona a Adibi good club na nimasia. On very reactive fast. My name is Alsa no we ne be me hu say team na can be bia fa. Obeda hu say bi ono so the Okan.
That is why Sankamani na say Married a clubber. Married a clubber. The moment Tom Betis will be cancelling their club, they will easily release a press at the above. They say in some man we can no cry, in some more can no cry. And that's how that man is good at it is all the courts. But this is a strong accusation that this woman is leveling against Real Madrid Football Club. Against the medical team and even Florentino Perez.
No cry. Ah, my shoe. Then a man who is a no cry. Then a man who is a
DIABY. And Sunny JB Adesono.
Yeah.
You will see Ifrimuba. You will see Ifrimuba. Upon Chini, but catch us then Chino wounds was ever JD. Chindi. So JD. So JD.
Yeah.
Because only the team soon I say. I don't know catch us who wounds soon I say. I don't know Jindi. We are talking about a woman now. 1 year ago, married for about 2 or 3 seasons.
Nothing no nim club.
And she is telling you, no. She is telling you on the field of job that he went to do for Madrid. No. She is telling you what he faced.
You see, team it is a kotoko. Krobia Kumasi Asante kotoko. Uni ni pass o shia no no ready so be open up pa. Uni ni din komo kotoko bitima kan. Nsem bi ache wa ne nsem no oka no. Se oka ni nyina emu beye 98% ye no kre. So ni bago.
Ni papa.
Ewan.
Ni mboni
mo. Well, we are doing Madrid 2-3 years. No, I be who Madrid moon same say. Now driver na. Yes, what the Champions League reach Barcelona for. I be more for that driver. Some Madrid long-term driver. I mean the last 2 years on be born about so cry.
Moko final be on.
Now we are doing 2-3 years or remember na won say doctors in there. Maybe I sure the Madrid for no say we not seven no. Because my at times no. Nkofu enima di mu pa. They said no city as a moja one and meet the Black Stars on coma. You all can nyina no. Ubetina confrere and esunia man bia kwaku ye yinia ma fi national team on ebe chro say national team coach say ana bi ba say na make kan want ya say. Oh am kakra bi 2 years but no be chere man for as
and found.
E found pa ma shoe.
Someone can stay with you for a week. Obetimi hu say na ositi.
Enye no kre.
DIABY, enye no kre. DIABY.
Enye no kre.
This woman has stayed with the club.
You see,
Senka Okoye no, DIABY bo. Okoye no. The accusation that Manu we can wasel no. It's not entirely about the club.
Yeah.
He is making an accusation based on the field and the role that he went to the football club to play. So what I say?
I agree.
On go beyond the role.
Yeah.
She is telling us the role that she played within the club. The role is the same, or the nutritionist. A nutritionist Biano, or working closely with the medical staff, the physique, and those people within the football club, the officials within the football club.
Yeah.
And she is making these accusations, say they conspired against her. That's what I'm saying. Say married feel say in some man way can and you no cry. Married, I dear married you good at it and say you don't be court. And I said they will release a statement saying say in some man can who the book club no moving and omo and you no cry. But looking at in common award, you know, so what she said now, she's not going beyond the role that she played for Madrid, but she is saying the role she's talking about the human or Madrid no, and common award. That makes me think Sanko cars and Fufubi outside and maybe I can make us say in common award, you know, and you know, but also role no play now. And
also name my club and make check him found. We all rule near Juba kitty. You if you are club and also one reason here or see if you wanna call. My should believe that I make an what as there. You all say ejuma na wo ye no ne nkofo bi na ye zo de nti na nko ana be ka se fim na ko de nti na be ka zo no nko ana nko
Dabi what you say omedi boneti am
bonebe no modi etia bonebe no modi etia all the sometimes asemba one thing is no krebebam edu a no kreni and on say issue bi aba say na ye fa no sama issue enipa mako na asemba o muka mu no kro yo bu akoku o wuza ade we na waye no enye bo nka abi bi ni man kana mi fi ba what you say so your nkofo bebro a maya ade we ade na maye no yenchi mi hu se ma yenti no menka no kre eruti na eze zo okoto so obi di sikan wo bi kra na moja wo ne sane ade astele de ne kokoto mo kana se ko bi o wodi enti o yes a ma so de menka what
personality
yeah ti be de ma mi we nkomo no mi ama hu we ni bi from no anadwena ma kinkan bi ni ade a bi edu ba kra na me ra ho ama no edu ba bi na me ra ho ama no but maybe 2-3 years you always check club as say na and I'm so na player we play Edibasona de no so ye den because ba say won no say all the way to so players be preach I almost almost
de be about one thing me kai
do almost almost have me say
Diaby basa de no
me dia na be say it also hear obo how say obo how say
time na flake ba no omo take risk ne pamo nkrofo no me sample ma flake of one nkrofo ba
but still
na injury rate na ekoso so obi aba monte me can say ne ko happen here it's an injury rate but we the matter the dey asem na da one
so me wow you know say football is ba bi adu prepare be basa ara
say
alamu didn't do that
they be say we only me here plan bet e be bet so bet
players are prepare ba bi atokotoko kra
Diaby na kotoko players plan na kotoko officials or more na Diaby
advice do that is how the say what you do le prepare kwa
Antonio Pinto so Madrid players in premier easy plan o kakotoko asebo proba
advice do what am I saying my men corner meaning komo dwanto e ba clinic 10 minutes bra me ba na fi ya ba beto aso etimi e de amamone ade a good afternoon Fakye Sport. I'm focused watching live from Real Madrid is going to score 4 goals against Sevilla. I love you guys. Good evening to you all. In fact, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm George watching live from EG. My regards to all Barca fans. Barca all the way. Good evening, Fakye Sport. I'm Kenneth from Tonso. Hala Madrid all the way. Ronaldo is the GOAT. And good afternoon, Senior Abu. I think Bruno Fernandes has a Ballon d'Or if Portugal win the World Cup. His performance this season is phenomenal. Makavali from Kofoidua. Honor the Fiere Bena. Good evening, Abu. I'm Kudus. Watch you live from Wa. Update us on FC Barcelona news. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Is your boy. Mobility. More update on FC Barcelona. Hello, Abu. I'm Aban from Sunyani, and you guys are doing very well. Luta is too much. Fakye Sport all the way. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I had a vision that Ronaldo will win the Ballon d'Or again this season after winning the World Cup. And I was there, Abu. Good evening, I'm Jay-Z. Inside Bremen, ACM, Central Region. If Mikel Arteta can't take the EPL for Arsenal, he must be sacked. And afternoon, Abu, I really love your outfit today. We the Blues are winning tomorrow. Fanboy, Oloshi from Brekum, Diaby. You and your crew are too much. What a presentation analysis of the game. You have taken sport to a different level. God richly bless you guys. Fanboy, Oloshi, Brekum, Nodifi, Esambe Rama. Good morning, sir. FIFA provided financial support for the World Cup qualification. Ghana allocation is at least 10.5 million, including 9 million participation fee and 1.5 million for pre-cost. Please ask the sports minister if President Mahama will provide additional funds to the Black Star for a specific needs. My regards to SMF students and Mamike Sir Robert Konongo and the Efi Eba be Remne Adiadia. Eti enoye di irremember. Because this never do that someone can just stay at Real Madrid for just 2 years and able to know everything about the club. Per what I've read, she upset because she's been sacked. I'm Justice. Watch you live from Serie so horror the fear. My economy in common do na member meba mo message member aba be kind dey or etimi e dey amani ade de yaba pe ba be to aso dey amamo. Yaba isi enko dwanto a Heba clinic as well.
Just free a man to us man ye came. Yen ma memo brails near Cassa, Ubit me, met not back.